What's up, everybody? This is Greg, host of the Arc of Wrestling podcast. We are here live over at twitch.tv/Arc of Wrestling, or you can always catch us on lagspike.tv/Arc of Wrestling. And we are here live right after the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and we're going to do our review. So tonight we are joined by Mike. Awesome cough.
That's my hello.
We're joined by
I know.
Say hi, Hunter.
Yo.
Jonesy.
Hi, what's going on?
Jonesy,
You sound so
such
depressed.
a happy mood right now after such a pay-per-view that we had right now.
That's because he's gonna. That's because he's gonna go to school tomorrow.
He has to drive that
Fuck
short bus
you,
on a federal
Mike.
holiday. We have Big Fish Ryan joining it with us.
Hi.
I always say Big Fish, and I always told myself I'm gonna call you Ryan. I never do. I always do. I just never do on the podcast. And last, well, not last, but last of the original people, we have Strike with us.
No,
We still have Enad coming back.
We still
Yeah,
have Leonard
I
coming
talked.
back.
No, I talked to Leonard. He wants to come back.
No.
Have him bring his pen pal chick over.
Strike,
No.
when do we have our 100th podcast? Do you know?
Hmm?
When do you
Bring
think
back it. Bring back everyone.
we're bringing Lean back in for just for the 100th podcast?
No, we're
What
not.
about
Yeah, we are.
what about that one guy from Main Event Net?
Ted?
Get out. Get
No.
out.
You want Ted in here?
Yeah. Yeah. Bring
No.
back
Let's
Ted.
not get
Where's
kicked out
where's
of
Tab?
Lagspike right now. Let's not get our asses kicked out of Lagspike. And our guest for tonight, he is a part of Misfit Gaming and is joining us to review the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Josh, say hello to the people, Josh.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up, dude? Misfit Gaming, you guys just what? You guys play video games online, pretty much, right?
Yeah, we play video games online and post horrible videos of gaming, us playing games online.
That's good. That's one of the biggest things going on YouTube right now. So you guys are just jumping in on the big wave of random gamers, white, Chinese, Asian people.
What are
playing.
you? What are you even talking about?
What?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Get
Let's start
yourself
about
together.
let's start the fucking pay-per-view podcast.
This is a serious podcast.
This is a very serious podcast, and I'd rather not lose viewers on live TV. All right. We start off.
Live
Live
TV.
TV.
Are you stoned right now, Greg?
Before we start the
Yeah.
Damn
podcast,
it.
God,
before we start the podcast, I mean the pay-per-view, we have
Okay.
oh my God!
This is great.
this is gonna be amazing.
Mike,
All right,
Mike,
before we,
Mike, you're the host tonight. Mike's
before we
host.
start off the pay-per-view
I
tonight,
hate
we have
golfing too.
shut the fuck up, every single one of you. Before we start the pay-per-view tonight, we have our YouTube pre-show. Damian Sandown, Cody Rhodes, Team Rhodes Scholars, who I believe thought they broke up a couple weeks ago on Raw, apparently are back together, and they're facing Tensai and Brodus Clay, the fat dancing weird people.
That match
Just went
sucked.
fat men dancing.
They're fat and dancing. Did you catch that, Mike? That match, Mike?
Yeah, I did. I did.
And
It was horrible.
It was
Did,
amazing.
Match of the night.
You don't even watch wrestling, so I don't know what you're commenting on.
did,
It was horrible.
Did,
It was amazing.
Brodus Clay and Tensai
Okay.
even work together?
Yeah,
They did?
they did their tandem headbutt and then their tandem splash.
Did they do
Yeah,
any,
they
like,
did.
did they do any quick tags? Anything like?
The stream kept going in and out, so
All right.
They simultaneously belly bumped Cody Rhodes. No, it was Damian Sandown.
So they
It
crushed
was
him.
awesome.
And then they
Yes.
what
Yep.
else? What did they do to Cody? It was a flop, I think,
A
or
flop?
splash, or splash, I think it was.
yeah, the tandem splash to win the match.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It sucked.
I'll be completely
It was
honest. I was
amazing.
taking a nap from like 4 to 6 o'clock,
I'm sorry.
so I missed at least the first hour of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I was
Now.
working that first hour, so
Yeah. We actually start the pay-per-view. Well, let's just say Tensai and Brodus Clay won, surprisingly, because was that even a number one contenders match for the tag titles, or was this just a filler?
Just a filler.
Just a filler?
Yeah.
All right. World Heavyweight Championship match to start off the pay-per-view. We have Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio. Rematch clause for Big Show. How great of a match was it? What happened?
I actually have a complaint.
What's the complaint?
What's this botch everyone's talking about for this match?
Why is the world title always starting off pay-per-views?
I don't know.
Because it's
Because it
not
doesn't
important
matter.
anymore.
They're trying to
Because
start it
there's-
off with a bang.
Respect.
It's not because Del Rio's the champ. It's been because
It's been happening a lot. It's been happening since like WrestleMania with Sheamus and Bryan. You had a couple.
and
You had a couple pay-per-views where the World Heavyweight Title match was later on in the card, but majority of the time I felt like it's been the opening match.
and
The World Heavyweight title's the number 2 title in the company right now. They're basically treating it like the upper mid-card title.
It's the Divas title.
get out.
Like
Did you see that Hurricane Rana Del Rio did to Big Show and he did a flip? That was pretty impressive.
Did you see that botch in the corner?
No.
Where you missed it, miss kicking the bucket.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah, that was the big botch of the match, I think.
What bucket?
No, the botch. The bot was that the botch in the corner
Yeah,
where he does the running turnbuckle kick.
pretty much. Yeah, Big Show had a bucket next to his head. Del Rio was trying to come from behind, kicking into his head. He missed. Had to go back. I think he went out the rope again and then hit it against his head.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't all that
Yeah, I
impressive
saw-
anyway. So.
I saw that. I was like, well, I blame Ricardo.
I blame her.
He wasn't doing his job.
So
That poor bucket.
somebody.
Del Rio retains the World Heavyweight title, and will be going on to WrestleMania as champion. We didn't even get
He made
Dolph
him tap
Ziggler.
out.
We didn't even get Dolph Ziggler running. You know, they could be.
Nope.
You weren't gonna get a Dolph Ziggler running.
Where do you? Okay, Mike. When do you think Ziggler's gonna be running it? Give me. A lot of people I've been reading on the internet have been saying Ziggler will be running in at Mania to cash in.
I'd
Probably
say
not.
either Mania or the last day of his contract.
What's the last day of his
Is he-
contract?
The day of the pay-per-view for Money in the Bank.
I thought you were talking about
You know,
like,
I've
his
seen-
legitimate contract. I was like, what? No, but
I've seen a couple times, like back when Daniel Bryan had Money in the Bank, where they were talking about him forgetting that he even had the contract because he had kept the briefcase for so long, and then you
He
can see
kept
at
the
the end,
cunt.
like,
No,
at
he
the
Kept
end,
the
didn't-
like,
cunt. Yes.
he didn't have
Like, at
the
the end-
contract a whole long time before he cashed in. He just wasn't winning
but
any
they were-
matches.
have him like they were talking about having him kind of become a bit of a joke character, and on the last night of the contract, have him walking at the end of the show going, "Wait a minute, no, I need to cash in, no."
Does
Don't know where
wait?
you
Does
heard
the
that.
contract expire at the end of Money in the Bank, or does it expire at the start of the match?
I think
When-
it expires at the start of the match.
Oh, okay. Then they wouldn't be able to do that. But no, the reason why Daniel Bryan, why people forgot that he still had the contract was because he kept on losing. He didn't even bring it out at times. Like he just completely left it in the bag, and he just went out to get squashed. That's why a lot of people almost forgot that he even had the contract in the first place, because they didn't even recognize him as the Money in the Bank winner until 3 months after his actual winning. So yeah.
Josh,
Anyways.
give us your. Oh, let's have Josh give us his opinion on the match.
Josh, a little quiet over there. What's going on? We need to hear your thoughts. When you're on this podcast, just a quick thought. When you're on this podcast, you gotta be very aggressive when it comes to throwing your opinions in, because we have like 8 guys talking at the same time.
Yeah, we're pretty opinionated people.
Bullshit.
Unfortunately, I missed the majority of the pay-per-view. I was babysitting someone. I'm catching the replay.
Oh, catch on replay. That's fine. That's fine because God knows a lot of us barely watch any of the pay-per-views, anyways. United
What are you
States,
talking about, Greg?
Because I've missed the past like 3 pay-per-views.
That's
'Cause you're a
you.
bad person.
That's you.
Oh,
Fine.
Hey, I had to suffer through Genesis, all right?
That was one
What?
of them that I missed. Thank God. I missed it.
Yeah,
That's
I had-
Genesis.
I had to suffer through TNA last month. All right?
And you guys
TNA.
need to
That's
do a
your-
podcast for that, anyways.
No, because we were waiting on you.
Did you?
Wait, not
Yep.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, and I skipped out because I didn't want to do it.
No, because you weren't here.
Oh yeah, that's why.
You're an idiot.
WWE United States title match: The Miz versus Antonio Cesaro.
Mm.
How
Best
was it?
mid-card match of the night.
that was okay.
Was an
It
actual
wasn't
okay
anything
match?
special. It was just like a SmackDown match, pretty much.
SmackDown match. All right.
Yeah,
Mm.
nothing special.
The finish was great.
uh,
What was the finish?
I can't remember what the. Oh yeah, I remember the
What was
finish.
that- what were you going to say, Josh?
come on, Mrs. Sound like it's Ricky Morton out here. It's the best match. It's the best match he's ever had as a babyface.
Oh, God. This is not the Rock and Roll Express, all right?
Oh, now I remember the ending to that match.
Throwing
It was
in
the greatest
old school
ending
references.
ever.
Yep.
So, the end of the match was Cesaro blocks a kick and looks as he tries to trip Miz into him, causing Miz to
No.
drop a knee below
No.
the belt.
No. He kicked Miz's leg out from underneath of him.
Yeah.
And Miz's leg hit his groin.
No, it
He
hit
didn't
his
try to-
penis.
He didn't try to trip him.
So, pretty much, Miz accidentally got DQ'd.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It
Oh,
looked
okay.
like a
Then
botch.
he kicked-
It looked
and then
like
he
a
basically
botch.
Then
Wait,
he went and
And they
kicked
rolled with
it
it.
Cesaro in
looked
the
like a
nuts.
botch, so do you think it's a legitimate botch, or do you think Miz fucked up?
I think he actually landed on Cesaro.
Oh, okay. So, most
Yeah, and then
likely,
he kicks his own in the nuts afterwards.
most likely we could be
Yeah.
getting Miz versus Cesaro at Mania.
Again.
I
For
doubt
the
it.
80th time.
It'll
Yeah,
probably
we've
be
only
on
seen that
SmackDown.
match 800 times. It's no big deal.
No, that match was like third to last. Get it right.
Shut up, Mike.
They could.
Seeing matches for the 100th time, hey, that's the third to last match.
When did the Miz adopt the figure 4? Like
When
a month
Ric
ago?
Flair gave
Like-
it to him?
Yeah, when
like
Flair
2 or
gave it-
3 weeks ago, right?
No, it was longer
Well,
than that.
he gave it,
It was
to
like
him.
a month and a half ago.
Has it already been a month?
Then he ga-
That doesn't seem
I
like
think it was
enough.
the after Royal
It
Rumble.
has to be at least. Was it after Royal Rumble? Oh, you're right. No, it was the week of Royal Rumble.
it was one of those anniversary shows.
It was like the Slammies, pretty much.
It was the Vegas
After the-
show.
So it was
20th
after
It
this.
was
anniversary of
his,
Raw.
Yeah, it was the
What,
Vegas
Jeff?
show.
When him and Flair did the Mrs. segment on Raw.
Yeah, Miss TV.
Miz TV. But
I remember
was
that.
that the Vegas show?
It was the Vegas show.
Yeah, that was the week of Royal Rumble.
No, it was,
20th
it was the
anniversary,
day
yeah.
after.
What was
20th anniversary.
So yeah, 3 weeks ago. About a month. So Miz has had it for a month, yet he's only gone over with the figure 4 twice, I think.
He attempted
Has he-
it
Has he
today.
gotten it right?
He
No.
won the match like twice with the figure 4 on SmackDown. But like that's all I can really remember.
Didn't he win a Raw match this week with the figure 4?
No,
I don't even remember him
No.
wrestling on Raw.
he wrestled Cody Rhodes and he got thrown out.
Oh.
Yo, switch the. Did you switch the title on the ARC page?
No, I didn't.
You should probably do that.
I would, but I'm not on the ARC page.
Don't worry.
And
About
we're-
it, just
and
keep
we're
going.
doing a podcast right now. Elimination Chamber match.
Well,
Man,
no one's gonna know.
Came in.
No one's gonna know in our stream.
No one's gonna know in our stream. That's why we actually have people talking about what we're talking about in the stream.
Exactly.
Thank you. Elimination
Next.
Chamber match: Chris Jericho versus Kane versus Daniel Bryan versus Mark Henry versus Randy Orton versus Jack Swagger.
Boo.
Swaggy time.
This was the match. I
Flaggy time.
came in like right at the beginning of this match. What a
Was that a new theme he had? just
Yeah.
For
Yep.
tonight, or
new theme
Okay.
song.
so I thought.
And
I hope it's a theme forever.
Swagger.
Is
cut
it
the
real
promo.
American?
What?
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 Is it real American?
No.
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 Oh,
I
then
want it
it's
to be.
disappointing.
It's better than real American.
Although they say
Nothing's better than
he's a
real
real
American.
American. They actually said he is a real American.
Was that the
Oh,
theme
and
song
this-
done?
Or what?
Yeah.
You're introducing.
Well, Jack Swagger cuts a promo, introduces Zeb Coulter, his new manager, and Zeb talks about Thomas Jefferson and the Louisiana Purchase.
And the illegal.
Something tells me that it's going to be. I would love to see a lot more of Zeb in the future. He's going to be an awesome manager, but they're going to need to keep him around like for a long time. They're going to need to keep him past Swagger. If they decide to drop Zeb, they're going to need to keep him, as a manager, full status.
Yeah, but once he gets dropped from Swagger, who's gonna take over?
Hold on, Josh, your mic's screwing up. But anyway,
You need somebody else with a similar gimmick for him to attach on to, right?
Not really. I mean, a lot of times in the 80s, you had a lot of managers who didn't really match who they were managing as like a persona. I think you could easily pull it off. I think you could easily pull off Zeb as just like an all-around great heel. Like, you're gonna need build-up. That's why he's with Swagger right now. But I think over time, give him like not even 2 years. Give him like a year and a half. I think he would have easily built himself as like Jack Swagger's manager, drop Swagger, and then move on to someone like I don't know, fucking someone who needs a manager like Bo Dallas or someone like that. Who knows? But you could easily build off.
like Bo Dallas.
He was just a name I could think of right now. But Zeb could easily be someone who could be a great manager, and he doesn't necessarily need to fit the persona of who he's managing.
Well, the best part of the promo where he cut the promo about the illegal immigrants and hopping the borders. Like he directly talked about the illegal aliens.
Asking for handouts.
Well,
Yeah, asking for hangouts.
I mean,
Excuse makers.
before we get into any full depth about where Zeb and Swagger are going to be going into the future, let's actually talk about the match. This was probably one of the better matches of the night.
Mark Henry was robbed.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry was screwed.
What? He gets hit by Ziggler? No, not Ziggler. What am I talking about? He gets hit by Jericho. He gets hit by Swagger, and then RKO by Orton, and he gets eliminated. But what does Henry do? He goes in, strongest slam on everybody who was in the Elimination Chamber at the time. Kane and Bryan got eliminated before this happened. But I'm going to be 100% sure going into the future that Mark Henry's going to be having a match at WrestleMania. I'm not sure against who. Maybe Orton.
I've heard
It's gonna be
right
Orton.
It could be Orton just for the that's going to be the caliber of a match that you would see at WrestleMania. But what would that mean for Jericho? That's my biggest question.
Ziggler.
Would you say
Jericho's
Ziggler?
just putting over talent right now. That's all he's doing. It's not like he's gonna.
That's great. I'm loving Jericho right now that he's putting over talent like this. It just has to be the right talent.
I've seen that because he puts over too many talent, and he just never wins. That he isn't as credible, and I can kind of see that argument because if you do nothing but lose
After what he's
and
accomplished,
how
not really.
but I mean, even
Well, okay, like think of it like this, right? Let's say, and it's not going to happen, of course, but let's just say Undertaker comes back, says he wants to put over a couple of talents, Wade Barrett, all this, and he says he's going to lose a couple. Would that diminish anything to the Undertaker?
well, it would depend. Maybe being that he was past his prime or something.
Well,
Like,
it's
if he-
different for the Undertaker too.
If he couldn't win a single match, then it's like, oh well, it's not as big of a deal as if anyone can beat him.
Well,
he has to still look credible. He has to still be getting some sort of wins.
I definitely think that that Jericho is still credible as a champion. Like, there's really no reason that he isn't credible. I mean, he lost.
well, his his last run, he lost against everybody. Like, I think he won one time since coming back. That was just kind of insane.
Was it one time he lost against? Okay, he lost against Punk twice. He lost against him at WrestleMania, and he lost against him at Elimination Chamber.
He won one pay-per-view on his way back, and that was against Ziggler at SummerSlam.
That was against Ziggler. That was one of the bigger matches that he won.
That was the
Wait,
only
who?
pay-per-view match that he won.
And then he lost the following night, right? And then he got released because he had to go on tour for concerts. Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties on Josh's side.
Yeah, this connection's screwing up.
Yeah, it's best. You know what, Mike? Just really quickly, I think it's just best that we tell Josh to come back another week.
I told him if you wanted to type in chat, we could just read for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just hearing a lot of that feedback coming into the mic. But anyways, back to the whole Jericho topic. No, I definitely disagree with you, Strike. I feel the full caliber of Chris Jericho right now, and him putting over talent. This is what a lot of the other people, this is what Orange should be doing. This is what Cena should be doing.
Yeah, this is what people should be doing.
This is what people should be doing because, like, I say
know
if you're over the age of, like, 35 and you're still going for the championship, I think you should be putting over talent right now.
Well, I know that I'm not saying that they don't need to be putting over people, but the point was made that they're doing nothing but doing that. They're not winning matches. They're not winning anything at all.
That's a lot of what that's a lot of creative decision though. I feel the storyline the storyline aspect of it is what's hurting a lot of competitors these days. People don't realize how much storyline helps in feuds because if you have a solid storyline following a feud, then you could go somewhere with it. You could keep a feud going for a solid 4 months and not have anybody bored with it. You just have to have a solid storyline.
Something Sheamus and Del Rio didn't have.
Yeah, but if you have something like Sheamus versus Del Rio and you move it for 6 months without anything going on, then people are going to find it tedious. And that's the same way with Jericho putting over talent. If Jericho would have started the feud with Ziggler a lot earlier, and he could have won a pay-per-view like twice and have Ziggler won it at SummerSlam, it would have been a lot better feud than what we saw last year, where it only lasted one pay-per-view and Jericho was fired the next day.
That's because he wanted to do stuff with Fozzy.
Yeah, but no, that's exactly what I'm saying. If they would have started that feud earlier, and if they focused on a storyline, and they had everything set up, and they had the structure of how it was going to start and how it was going to end, doesn't matter if they're too afraid of dirt sheets being leaked or not. As long as they have a solid beginning and they have a solid end, they could have ran everything down. They could have set it up 3 weeks ahead, so they don't have to spend so much time writing that they could have a legitimate feud, and you could have legitimate people, winning and losing constantly.
Well,
filler matches here and there.
It also doesn't help that he got suspended for a month.
Who?
Remember
That was
when he
beforehand, though.
That was in like June. And he came back in like the middle of July. Jericho.
What did he get suspended for?
Kicking the Mexican flag.
Oh yeah.
It was Brazil, but
Well, whatever. Brazil.
I forgot about
I
that.
completely forgot about that. Holy shit.
Yeah, take into account the suspension.
They wanted to arrest him. I forgot about that.
Did we forget about that, guys?
That was a whole ordeal.
Yeah, because he was supposed to feud with Orton, and he got suspended.
Well,
They wanted to arrest him first.
I guess not being in the feud with Orton is better than fucking facing Ziggler.
But yeah, if he didn't get suspended, then maybe it would have worked. But he got suspended, so it screwed everything up.
All right.
And then Orton turned around and got suspended.
Let's move on. Winner of the match. We didn't even fucking talk about it. Winner of the match and new number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Champion, Jack Swagger.
Swaggy time.
The pure Patriot will be facing the Mexicans at WrestleMania.
It's gonna be a great match.
It's gonna be an awesome match. It's gonna be a crazy match. If they could pull it off, They have what? They have how long to WrestleMania? A month and a half.
Yep.
I believe
Hmm.
that they could,
Sure.
if they have, they have a perfect manager. Zeb Coulter versus 2 Mexicans. They have it set up. It's perfectly set up to where they could easily pull it off. They just need to be smart about this. They can easily make SmackDown like super watchable.
They're gonna have Swagger attacking all the illegal Mexicans. They're gonna bring in indie wrestlers and have Swagger beat them up.
They're
And
probably
they're
All
gonna
of
have-
Pork got screwed.
They're gonna have Rey Mysterio come in. Swagger's gonna squash Mysterio. He's gonna squash Sin Cara. Yeah, they're probably gonna get in a couple AAA guys in there, maybe some local wrestlers from like San Diego or something like that who are Mexican.
They're gonna squash Ricardo.
Yeah, they're
That's
gonna
gonna
they're
happen.
gonna definitely squash Ricardo. They're gonna put that motherfucker through a table or some shit like that. It's gonna
But
be
yeah,
Throw 'em-
SmackDown is gonna
They
be
should-
really watchable in the next couple months. Like I've been enjoying Del Rio's babyface turn tremendously. I felt like a lot of what he's been doing with Big Show has actually been pretty decent. Honestly, out of everybody in the WWE, Big Show has been surprising me the most. I should have thrown Big Show in as most improved on our end of the year award show. He's been doing crazy good.
Well, he is good for a big man.
If WWE Creative is listening right now, they need to throw Ricardo Rodriguez over the border and back into Mexico.
So
It would be gold.
So
That's racist.
That would be
wait,
perfect. It would
you-
be golden.
So you wanna shoot like a video package of not video package but like a what do you call those?
Promo.
Yeah,
I don't know.
not really promo. What would you call those? Like
A vignette, however
Vignette.
it's pronounced.
a vignette? Is it a vignette? Whatever. You need to shoot
Yeah.
something like where Swagger and Coulter kidnap Ricardo and drive him to the Mexican border.
Oh,
Yes, and throw him over the fence.
That's genius. That's genius.
I know. I'm pretty amazing. You're welcome.
That's how you push limits of what you can put on TV. That'd be interesting. But
If that happens, everyone.
Let
you're
me see your
welcome.
green card.
a lot of it,
That would be too funny.
a lot of it will just be Zeb Coulter being like, I don't believe any of you got green cards, and we just need to see them right now. And then Del Rio will bring out his green card, and it's like, it's forged, and then it'll just be a lot of back and forth.
No. Del Rio has his. Ricardo doesn't.
oh.
So then he can't be ringside at WrestleMania because they've banned him and sent him back to Mexico.
Holy shit.
Go back to Canada.
we're
Go back to Canada.
We're evil people.
But it is official. Jack Swagger versus Del Rio, WrestleMania.
Swag time.
How you doing?
I think that shocked a lot of us. I'm pretty sure I picked Randy Orton to win the elimination.
I'm sure a lot of people picked Orton.
If I remember the 4-down, I think it was like 40% of the people picked Orton to win. Just about 40% of the people picked Orton to win. So a lot of people were pleasantly surprised that Swagger won.
Well, I do know one thing. It's gonna be a lot better than that one title match.
Henry got more picks than Swagger. So that
But
just
Henry
proves
would've
like
been
how
awesome.
much there was like no faith behind Swagger to win.
Because we all didn't expect him to win.
We all
Yeah, he
expected
just-
it was gonna be like Orton versus Sheamus.
Yeah, but Swagger came back like this month.
He came back like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why we expected him not to win.
Yeah,
It felt too early.
I
Well,
don't know.
he's gonna.
If they're able to pull this off, I think it's not going to be early at all. Especially if they drop the title to Swagger, I think it'd be absolutely. It would give him so much momentum, and I think it would put him straight back to like where he was back in 08.
He's gonna be the world heavyweight champion, and all you commies can accept it.
Next match of the night. What's up, Strick?
Mike's the commie. He's saying he don't like real American.
What?
San Santino
What?
can pick up his Russian gimmick that he used to have and then feud
I-
with Jack Swagger.
I am all for a Jack Swagger America.
Aren't we all?
Santino's Russian gimmick was amazing. If they brought him back as a legitimate heel, they should give him the Russian gimmick, because he was a badass back in OVW. He was pulling wrestling moves out of his ass, and he was dominating everybody. And they brought him
Wasn't
back
he
as a fake Italian.
Wasn't he a monster heel?
He was a monster heel. Like a lot of people don't know this, but Santino is a Paul Heyman. Like Paul Heyman was one of the ones to get him hired by WWE. Like, he's very, very talented, but a lot of people don't give him that credit because they don't show it on fucking WWE. So yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next match. It is The Shield versus John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus.
Just pointing this out. Just pointing this out.
Point it out, Mike.
The Shield are 10 times better than Cena and Ryback. They carried that match.
No shit. They were on their
Sorry,
fucking
coach.
game.
Yeah.
Especially when they started like picking up the game at the end of the match when they all started attacking. They were on they knew where every single one of them were in the match. They knew how to move around around the ring. They knew how to move around inside the ring. They knew when to execute whatever move they were supposed to do. They were on point the entire night.
They know what they're doing.
They know exactly what they're fucking doing.
They knew how that match went, and they pulled it off.
They knew how they were supposed to pull off that match, and they executed tremendously. As for Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus, good job for being what people know who you are, and those are piggybackers. You guys jump on the back of people who know how to wrestle, and
Dude, Sheamus is
a lot
pretty
of the
solid in
credit.
the ring.
Sheamus is the only one who could wrestle out of the group.
And Cena and Ryback.
Cena has to get like those special moments.
Okay, out of the Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus, I choose Sheamus, but even lately, Sheamus hasn't been doing so great. His work with Big Show was awesome, but he's been fucking stale as hell. They need to get him back to, like, not being a goofy Irish dude and get him back as, like, a dominating warrior. He doesn't even have to be a heel. He could just play off that, like, Irish warrior and still be entertaining.
Well, the spot where Seth Rollins kicked Cena and they hit off the top rope, that was pretty impressive. I don't know if anybody saw that.
There were a lot of crazy spots that I'm trying to go over to my head. Ambrose was just impressive. He was working the crowd while he was on the ring ropes, and that's something that a lot of people don't do nowadays. When they started chanting, let's go Cena, or they'll do like feed me more, Ambrose was flipping his shit on the ringside. He was yelling at him. He was like, shut up, all of you. And even Seth Rollins was yelling at Sheamus across the ring. He was like, shut up, Sheamus. Sound like a 15-year-old kid, like, on the internet.
They were ring generals. That spot with Sheamus and the guardrail, poor Lillian.
That was.
I didn't notice
notice
Lillian to that extra camera angle. Like, oh my god, they almost killed Lillian.
He came out of nowhere. I didn't know where Reigns was the entire through that portion of the match. And he just came out of nowhere and just took out Sheamus.
I didn't notice Lillian until that second camera angle. Like, oh my god, they almost killed her.
Yeah, they almost got Lillian because she was right behind the barricade.
If she was any more to the right, she would have been right under that barricade.
Her legs could have probably been snapped if that thing fell on her. But one of the things that didn't make sense to me the most was the ending. Cena was right next to Ryback.
Yeah, where the hell was he looking?
I think Ambrose stopped him.
Did Ambrose stop him? Because the camera angle was weird to where, like, Cena was legitimately right next to Rollins and Ryback. He was not even, 2 feet away from him. And he could easily break him. And I thought Ambrose fell outside the ring.
Well,
I thought he did too.
Because
unless Roman Reigns stopped him.
Cena hit the attitude adjustment on Ambrose, which caused Ambrose to leave the ring. And then Reigns interrupts the shell shock with the spear. Rollins falls, but Cena's still in the ring.
Unless Reigns stopped him.
No, because Reigns was outside the ring. Reigns
Oh,
rolled
well,
out after the spear.
I guess Cena expected Ryback to kick out.
I don't know. Cena could have. Cena looked like confused, like what it says here on the review thing. You know, Cena looked confused about the match at the end. I was like, yeah, that was pretty confusing too, because you were not even. You could have reached your arm out, not even like all the way. You could have hit Rollins, and the count could have been broken. Placement, people, placement. You got to know where to be.
Well, let's see what the Shield they have for the Shield at Mania.
Oh, what do you think they are going to do for Mania?
I got them winning the tag belts.
The tag belts?
Yeah, I got them because I don't see unless they win the tag belts before Mania.
Could it be like Shield
'Cause
versus Hell No and Ryback again?
No,
But with this
they
time,
got
the tag titles are going to be online?
They got Daniel Bryan and Kane breaking up.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the tag team division, what the fuck happened?
America.
Internet. Ziggler comes out with AJ Lee and Big E Langston. Says how he's not
in those goddamn tights.
Talks about how he's not booked tonight. And what does Booker T do? Booker T comes out, says, "Let me introduce you to your opponent." I felt like something big was going to be announced. I felt someone was going to return that I wasn't expecting.
Christian.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, like
it's Christian. Oh wait, no,
or
it's not.
Something like that. What happens? Mr. Filler, Kofi Kingston returns.
Dude, Ziggler worked stiff on him. Like he threw him around the ring.
He seemed kind of pissed.
I bet you Ziggler was pissed off that he wasn't getting.
I would have been
anything.
pissed.
The dude was the dude was in like a main event feud with Cena not even 2 months ago, and he's not even booked for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, it's like he was like throwing Kofi around the ring. Kofi was like bouncing all over the turnbuckles awkwardly.
He was in a main event feud with Cena. He's given a new valet. He's given a bodyguard. He still has Money in the Bank, and he's still not booked for Elimination Chamber.
Creative. I love him.
You could have easily just
I love him.
Ziggler in and to like you couldn't even have like I wouldn't even have put Kane and Daniel Bryan in the Elimination Chamber match, seeing how irrelevant they were throughout the entire match. Ziggler could have. They
were the first to eliminate it.
They were the first to eliminate. You could have easily had, someone like Christian and Ziggler in that match, and had fucking Hell No defend against the people who they should have defended it from the first and lost to.
Mysterio and Sin Cara?
No, fuck you.
That's who they were supposed to fight.
But no, they should be fighting Team Road Scholars.
Team Road Scholars is no longer a tag team.
Yeah, they got broken up.
Team Road Scholars pretty much they had the Usos ready, they had the primetime players ready, they had the Colognes ready. But what did they do? They decided to put all of them to the side just so Team Road Scholars could get the tag titles. But before even giving them the tag titles, they break them up, and they don't even finish the feud. They have one match. It looks like they're going to continue on, but no, they break up on a random SmackDown.
They were supposed to face Mysterio and Sin Cara tonight.
So and Mysterio's fucking up, getting injured, and
yeah, he's not injured. He's got personal. He's
on vacation.
He's on vacation. I think.
He's in Hawaii.
He's got personal problems again, from what I heard.
And has
again,
any news come up about his personal problems?
Nope. Nobody's talked about what they are. So they must be dead serious.
There were rumors about him having an addiction.
Oh, to steroids? Fire him.
Most likely, this WWE trying to cover it up.
If he's got an addiction, that's his third strike. Get him out.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. I bet you WWE's easily trying to cover it up right now.
I'm on vacation.
If he was on vacation, why would he be gone for a month and then come back for 2 weeks and then leave again?
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, something's
Because he's
going
the
on
Mexican sensation.
Because he was gone for a month, and then he shows up at the Royal. Wait, he was gone after the Shield attacked him, and then he random.
The month he was gone was because he had family problems or something like that.
Yeah, the Shield took him off TV, and then he randomly shows up at the Rumble, and then he's on TV for 2 weeks, and then he disappears again. Fire him. Get rid of him. The guy takes more time off than anybody on the roster. Get rid of him.
Other than Taker.
That and Undertaker.
Well, that's because Taker
We don't even
is
know
old
if
and
Taker's
has
gonna be
injuries.
wrestling.
Yeah, but he's old. He's old and he can barely walk.
Oh,
He gets a
God.
pass.
Well, anyways, Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. Quick match. Ziggler takes him out with a zigzag for the win. And Big E
And then
does some black on black crime with Kofi Kingston. And
Yeah, and then it gets raped by Big E. Did you hear
Then
the
the
crowd
crowd
chant?
chanted one more time.
yeah, the crowd chanted one more time.
One
just
more
didn't
time.
want Kofi
One
out
more
there.
time.
That's-
Everybody expected someone, to return. They didn't expect like a random Kofi run in.
You know,
Everyone thought it was going to be Christian.
that's two faces that they've chanted one more time to.
Who was the first one?
Hornswoggle,
Oh yeah.
That was probably the most entertaining one.
after he got raped by Mark Henry.
WWE
So-
Divas title match.
That's what he do.
Tamina Snuka versus Caitlyn.
Well, this should have been the main event. This was great.
Spare.
I mean, they legitimately. I feel like they've done the same moves in the same order in the same match before. I felt like everything that we saw in that match has happened before.
I got a question.
The
You watched
missing the Superfly splash, going into a spear for the win. I felt like it's been done before.
I got a question.
No one even went crazy for the spear.
No,
I got a
everybody
question.
was dead.
That was a terrible spear. That's
I got a question though. You've watched past Caitlyn Tamina matches?
Yes, I've been watching more Divas matches lately now than I have in the past year.
What's
Just
wrong with
because
you?
There's no Kelly Kelly. There's no Bella Twins. I feel like WWE's getting some talented divas in there. They just need to fucking do something. They need to have the creative, they need to have creative behind them, like they had with Trish.
I have a
and
random
Lita.
question.
What's up, Jonesy?
When was the last time there was a Divas match on Raw? Was there one last week?
Nope.
There wasn't
When was
one
the
on
last
Raw for
one?
like 3 weeks ago.
I think
It's
it was
been
a
a
Vegas
while.
show.
Yeah, because it was that like a pillow lumberjack fight.
Oh yeah, that's probably. I think that was the last one.
No, it was the Showgirls fight.
Oh yeah, where
Oh yeah,
it,
those
random,
showgirls. Yeah.
Like
it randomly ended and nobody explained why.
Like I've said in the past, WWE has a lot of talented divas. And when I mean a lot, they have a lot.
Did you see the roster in the back?
Here, look, Caitlyn's getting better. Caitlyn's getting a lot better in the ring. Tamina Snuka, already talented. Naomi, secret talent that's like everybody's like super high on, but no, they're teaming up with Brodus Clay. AJ, talented. Natalia, super talented. You have girls in NXT like Paige, like Summer Rae.
Well,
Was that one other
like
chick with the
Sasha
red hair?
Banks. What?
Well, hold
The
on.
one with the one with the Booker T kick?
What Booker T kick?
The one
Alicia
you-
Fox.
Yeah, her.
She's not talented.
Alicia Fox.
She sucks.
She's gone better over the years, honestly. But
She's
she's
as
not,
talented
like,
as a
super
pigeon.
good. No. You should actually see some of her matches lately. She's
I
actually
have.
very athletic, surprisingly.
I like her finisher.
What's her
Why?
first
Because she's
name?
black, she's athletic?
Yes, I mean,
You
that's
racist.
That's racist.
Why can't
Oh,
she
wait.
just be good in the ring?
Oh,
Why
and
does she have
Greg,
to be athletic?
Hunter.
I love it.
Oh.
I just boxed you. You got boxed.
No.
Oh, and Greg, if we do a news segment, I'm gonna I got some Divas news, so I'm gonna hold that off to the news segment.
All right. No, but like I've been saying, WWE has a lot of divas, and they have a lot of people they could easily work with. I don't know why they're just not doing anything with them. I don't understand why. You could get the audience behind them so easily, and you could have them sell merchandise. Because I know one of their biggest things is they don't sell merchandise. First of all, I think you're supposed to give a certain talent merchandise in order for them to sell. I'm not sure if Caitlyn has a T-shirt. I'm not sure if Tamina has a T-shirt. I bet you if you gave them T-shirts to wear to the ring, and gave them like a small storyline. Doesn't have to be anything too extravagant. Give them a small storyline. Be like,
I hate your T-shirt. I hate your
yeah,
T-shirt.
Tamina hates Caitlyn's T-shirt, and so they're gonna go feud. Yeah, that's how people are gonna start buying their T-shirts. Not
That would
because,
suck.
not because T-shirts aren't magically appearing on our website for people to buy, so we're just not gonna push the divas. You're gonna have to put some, motive behind. Okay, we want these people to get pushed. Let's get them to get pushed. It's WWE's, fucking thick skull, and they don't know how to understand. I feel like they're losing. They knew how to do this perfectly. Trish Stratus had her own line of merchandise. Lita had her own line of merchandise. Guess what? They are two of the best-selling divas who sold merchandise ever. But every other diva past that hasn't had merchandise. And guess what? None of them produced money because they have nothing to sell.
AJ probably has merchandise or something.
Not yet. Surprisingly.
Not yet.
If you go on WWE's website, they don't really have T-shirts for them to wear yet. None of the divas have T-shirts to wear. It's stupid. AJ could easily be one of the biggest merchandise machines for the divas, yet they're not doing anything about it. Nothing. She has such a unique style that they could just throw anything on a T-shirt and it'll look good.
Yeah,
or just like little girls, and they'll buy it. They'll buy it, especially in a PG market.
AJ is a great role model.
Oh, well, not
Yes,
not a great
been around with
role
every other
model
guy.
now when she's sucking everybody off on the roster, but you could
Laura had a
Closer.
pretty funny comment about that tonight.
you could
She came. She saw.
Yeah, she's
she
a
saw
doorknob.
everyone.
Yeah.
you could easily get the divas to be over. You just need to put some, power behind them. You need to stop being so anti-diva. I think people need to start supporting the divas division because if there's no support.
Well, the creative needs to support them too.
No. I think a lot of people say creative has to start supporting people. Yeah, they have to start supporting people, but a lot of the times creative listens to the fans, even though it seems like they don't. But if the fans started getting behind the divas, and they went full, they would go on Twitter every single day and they start complaining. The divas aren't doing anything. We want the divas to start doing something. I bet you.
Didn't they ask a poll?
I bet you creative will start responding to some of them.
I think they did that a month ago.
What?
They sent out a poll.
What poll?
I don't know. I saw it
stripper
on
poll.
some website.
A stripper
They're
poll.
sending out a poll on what to do to make them better.
Do you think they actually pay attention to those polls?
No, I've heard
like a
rumors
serious
of
question.
these polls coming out and they're being sent via text message or some shit like that. But no, creative just needs to be smart. They need to stop relying on their fans to start giving them ideas. But yeah, that's what I think of the Divas division. Anyways,
I think it's
what?
crap.
If fans started getting behind the Divas, isn't that sexual harassment?
Yes, it is. It is. They are. Whoever said that is correct.
WB title match: CM Punk versus The Rock. This is the main event.
Oh, you mean
the what?
You mean CM Punk carrying The Rock? Again,
The Rock ran out of gas.
What do you guys think of this match?
The Rock sucks so bad in the ring.
Spanish table no
The Rock
subs everything.
is unbelievably rusty.
Horrible.
Spanish table's been taking some lessons from John Cena.
So,
That's true.
Were they planning
That
on
Rock-
using the announce table? Because I thought it was gonna break for a second. And it didn't
I don't
break.
know. After the last month, I don't know.
Great.
Recently, the Spanish announce table.
Rock's
was fighting
not.
back.
Rock's not a lightweight.
Rock's
First-
like fucking 280 pounds, and he didn't even break the announce table.
But dude, in all seriousness, The Rock sucks. He sucks.
What did he do to piss you off?
He oversells and then he got tired, like not even halfway through.
He was
He
over.
looked bored.
Well, one of the things that was bothering me was that he was overselling that headlock, like he was dying, like he was getting.
Yeah.
He
tilted.
oversells it.
Like,
That's the bad part about The Rock.
like I know there's people who have different ways of selling a headlock. Some people look like they're passed out. Rock looked like he was like losing air, like he was legitimately getting like strangled to death.
Isn't that kind of the point of a headlock, though?
Not really. That headlock is just like to cut circulation. Not
It was his
supposed to make you,
Anaconda
like, not
Vice.
breathe.
Why you gotta hate on CM Punk?
No, it wasn't the Anaconda Vice. It was just a regular headlock. It's the regular headlock that wrestlers use to pass messages along to the refs. The long 5-minute headlocks that no one cares about and that you just want to get over with. But no,
The Oksana lock.
Rock was selling it like he was fucking gasping for air.
Rock would sell a finger poke.
He always does that though. You act surprised?
And here's the thing: one of the biggest things that caught my eye was when the referee got knocked out and Punk went to go for a 3 count, but the ref wasn't there, and people were counting like 7.
They counted to
8.
15.
They counted to 15. I think, and I'm not saying it's going to be confirmed yet, just because we haven't heard from anything, but we could be getting a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Well, CM Punk goes crazy again on Raw, probably.
Get closer to your mic, Ryan. But no, I think just the thing is, we've been hearing word that Undertaker wasn't going to be wrestling at WrestleMania this year. Then you heard things, oh yeah, he's just deciding on if he's going to be wrestling. And if he was going to be wrestling, he was going to be wrestling CM Punk. But if he didn't wrestle CM Punk would have had nothing to do. But now, due to this match, CM Punk, he had the match won. If the referee was in the ring counting.
He was screwed.
They could have,
This
they
is
could have
bullshit.
I was screwed, blah, 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 and we could lead to a triple threat match rather than a singles match. And
Second
They
dude
could
was
do
the
that.
best.
I will be
Dude,
super happy.
that second ref.
He was the
I mean,
best.
That one was just ridiculous.
What the fuck was
My
that?
ankle!
He hurt his ankle, so he had to get out of the ring.
My fucking ankle. You have 2 arms. Use
Yeah,
them.
you have 2 arms. That's what you need to be around.
For fuck's sake, you were in the ring. You rolled out of the ring going, oh, my ankle.
Can't count a pin when your ankle's broken.
And
It's
Punk
impossible.
landed on the ankle. Like, he didn't really, do anything to the ankle except land on it.
I thought like CM Punk was like biting his ankle or something.
Nah, because
Like the way the camera angle had it.
He's an ankle biter.
Rock covers Punk, but Punk kicks out at 2, and then Punk lands on the second ref's ankle as he's injured now. Yeah, it was stupid.
That was 2 ref. They broke my ankle.
But I'd be happy to see Rock, CM Punk, even though Cena's going to win, obviously. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
Twice in a lifetime.
Well,
Once in a lifetime.
they said Undertaker was going to either return tonight or tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
I don't see him
night?
returning at all.
He was going to be there tonight or the night after the pay-per-view. And if he's there,
If
he's
he
going to start
shows
the
up
thing
at
with
all.
Punk. Yeah, if he's there tomorrow, they're going to start the thing with Punk. But that's if he's there. If he's not there,
then
then
he's taking a year off.
yep.
I don't see him
That's what-
returning tomorrow.
Oh, they've been hyping up tomorrow's Night Raw, so it makes sense.
What are they
Well,
gonna
if-
Well, there's supposed to be an announcement, but
Yeah, it's for Mania next year.
Yeah, it's for the Mania location. I can't imagine them announcing anything.
Shane
Bigger
McMahon
than
is
that.
coming back to the business.
Wasn't that
he's dyeing his hair.
Shane looks so fat. It's not even funny.
He looks so old.
He looks old. Well, not
Wasn't that supposed to be like about now, that press conference thing?
No,
No,
it's
it's
supposed to be in the
not.
morning.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be right after the show.
No, what? Why would they have a press conference at 11 o'clock at night?
Stupid fucking phone. My phone sucks dick right now.
Well,
It's supposed to be like 8 in the morning or something like that.
Cole? But
it takes after its owner, Hunter.
No, this
Cole-
chick, this
Another
chick right
fucking
now.
chick?
No one cares about your fucking chick.
All right. Cole officially
important.
announces John Cena versus The Rock
Just
for
what's
WrestleMania
you-
29.
They already have the graphics set
Yeah,
up.
they had the graphics set up. They had everything. So
Yay! I can't wait.
I wonder what would have happened if Rock got injured that tonight, and they would have had like Punk win.
What happens if Rock gets injured tomorrow night?
Ooh.
What happens if John Cena gets career-ending injury and can't wrestle WrestleMania?
Don't.
They're gonna
toy with
have-
my emotions.
They're gonna have him do like 5-minute matches. There's no way he's gonna get injured.
Don't toy with my emotions. No.
Actually, it could take a 3-minute match. You could still get injured.
Yeah, but
Well,
they're not
they-
gonna have him do anything bad.
All you gotta do is turn the wrong way, and there goes his knee.
Or there goes his neck.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna take.
Broken freaking neck.
He doesn't have to take a bump to get injured.
All he
Ah,
needs
my
to,
fingernail.
all he
He
needs.
could end up like Jonesy.
All he needs to do is have one wrestler fuck up a move, and you're done.
Just go look at Triple H when he tore his quad the first time.
I broke my fingernail.
He'd
Triple
be
H
like
went-
Vince McMahon running into the ring.
Yeah, Triple H ran and planted his leg the wrong way and tore his quad. So it doesn't take a bump to get injured. He could jump off the top rope the wrong way and snap his ankle like Sid.
Oh
Shit.
god, I don't remember because of that.
That'd be kind of cool to see.
That's
all it's gonna-
that's
that's all
all
it's
we
gonna
need on
Oh, that'd be
TV.
cool
is
if he
the
hurt
ankle getting
himself.
shattered.
I mean,
Holy
I
shit.
kind of just want to see that kind of impact again.
So you won't see the
I
after he's
someone's
done.
ankle snap in half.
And
So you want-
Cole's just like, let's replay that again.
Oh
So
my
you
god,
want-
let's watch again.
Who would you
So-
rather?
so-
Okay, who would you rather? see-
Vintage move right there.
Vintage ankle snap.
Vintage Sid Vicious ankle snap.
Oh, so you want Cena to pick up his ankle and just like wave it to the crowd?
Or if like Triple H pulls his quad again in a match, vintage Triple H quad.
Vintage Triple H.
Vintage quad tear. What were you gonna say, Greg? I know you were gonna say something.
I don't even remember anymore.
Vintage Greg.
It's
No,
Greg.
seriously, what do you guys think of Elimination Chamber? Let's start off with Ryan. Ryan, give me a score for Elimination Chamber. What would you give it?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Strike. Let me hear your score for Elimination Chamber.
-5 stars.
5. Well, 5 out of what stars?
I said -5 stars.
Oh, -5 stars. All right. Mike.
I give it 7 ref bumps out of 10.
Hunter.
8 sexy titties out of 10.
8, 6. What?
8 sexy titties
Oh,
out of 10.
Okay. And Jonesy.
7 non-breaking Spanish announce tables out of 10.
You didn't
Josh-
say. Or
Josh-
big.
Josh said he can't believe we were talking about injuries and we leave Kevin Nash getting injured in the ring.
We never even mentioned Kevin Nash, did we?
I don't know. Honestly, I can't give Elimination Chamber a score. I can't think of a score for it. I'm not sure if I like
So-
it or not.
So if Cena snapped his ankle, would you give it a score?
Yes.
Okay. 6 torn
it-
Achilles out of 7.
It depends on how he snapped his ankle.
Come on.
Like, if he snapped his ankle fucking, fucking a porn star, I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Would you deduct points for her denying it?
Yes,
Okay.
because that's breaking kayfabe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
Anyways, news.
We're not-
Mike, you said you had news.
man.
right?
Oh, you're talking about Paige earlier? Apparently, there's a rule that says you have to be 21 to be on the main roster now, and she's still 19.
She's still 19?
Yeah, apparently.
What?
No, that can't be right.
Well, it was on. I'm thinking it's her.
How old was
her-
Orton?
He was
he
like,
was 21. But I saw something. I'm guessing it's on her official
No, she's
fan
20. Dude.
page. Is she 20?
Yeah, her birthday's
Well-
her birthday's August 17th.
Well, I heard that she can't be called up to the main roster until she's 21.
Ooh, okay. So I guess we're gonna have to wait till after SummerSlam to see her in the WWE.
Because
Olay!
apparently, according to her official fan page on Facebook, it was on there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. And people were talking like, well, Kelly was on there and she was only 19.
But that was
But
back
then
in
again-
2006. I'm guessing it's a lot different now.
Yeah, and Kelly wasn't wrestling until like 2 years later.
Yeah.
She was stripping for the first 2 years.
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
working at
ECW,
19.
ECW.
Showing her tits to Matt Striker.
I still blame Mike Knox.
Yeah, fuck
If he wouldn't have tried to stop her, she wouldn't have been so rebellious.
and
It's all
it's all Mike Knox's fault. She's the reason why she became the Divas Champion. If she didn't
No.
become so rebellious, she wouldn't have started started wrestling in the ring. And if she didn't start wrestling in the ring, then she wouldn't have become Divas Champion. So all the blame's on Mike Knox. She just could have stayed stripping her clothes and staying as a prostitute.
Yep. That's what we blame Mike Knox for.
We would have a different WWE if Mike Knox was
Nope. We would still be
Snitsky
TV
would
14.
still be here.
Extreme expose.
not there. Yeah, exactly.
We would still be seeing.
Damn
babies
you,
being
Mike
punted into
Knox.
The crowd.
Uh,
If it wasn't for Mike Knox.
In other news, Olay!
Ole, El
Oh,
Generico
J-
debuted in NXT. Not
Yeah,
the official
but he-
NXT, not the on TV NXT, but the development. It's the place where
hey.
gets scout, just gets tested before actually going up to the NXT roster.
He made the debut for that house show version of NXT.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he was just Bruce Clay's bouncer.
What's his name?
El Generico.
Jericho.
He got to keep his name.
Not yet. Not
Yeah.
yet. No. You guys need to be very careful about that because when John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, first debuted, he kept the name John Moxley for about 2 months before actually being changed into Dean Ambrose. You don't.
Yeah, but there's
He's not
there's
going to be officially added to the NXT roster page until creative comes up with a gimmick. That doesn't mean.
Yeah, but there's a difference between Dean Ambrose and El Generico. El
No,
Generico
but
was
here-
extremely
no,
over and way big popular than
I
that.
completely understand, Mike, but I'm just saying let's not jump to the conclusion here. Because a lot of wrestlers wrestled with their like Brody Lee or Luke Harper in NXT. He wrestled as Brody Lee for 3 months until being added to the NXT roster, and then he debuted on NXT. He was working house shows a lot of the time, and then he got brought up to the actual NXT.
Yeah, but then again, that's Brody Lee.
And
Yeah,
here's the thing, yeah, Mike, I definitely agree that El Generico has a great chance of just keeping his gimmick, just because that one of his biggest aspects of him is the gimmick. Besides if you got rid of the gimmick, what would you have? You'd have a Spanish-speaking Canadian who didn't know how to speak English.
Who doesn't know how to speak English?
Yeah, it doesn't really work without the gimmick. So it would be stupid if WWE got rid of the gimmick. But I'm saying, let's not jump to conclusion yet because WWE is very stupid when it comes to creating gimmicks.
Hopefully he got the same contract Punk kind of got.
That's what I hope too. But that also means that that also it's going to be hard for Generico to get pushed because the only reason why CM Punk got pushed, I believe, is because he had the support of the fans.
No, he had Shawn Michaels.
And he had Shawn Michaels. So
I've
someone
got
needs to be there for
news.
Generico, or else it's gonna suck for him.
I've got some small news.
What do you got, Strike?
It's almost cosmetic, but matches that involve champions that aren't for the title, instead of being called non-title matches, they're being called title-free matches now.
Title 3 matches?
Yeah.
Was this like
Dumb.
official breaking news from WWE? Is that what they said?
No, I think they're just slipping it into commentary. But I mean, you have to listen for it.
Oh, okay.
Because, you're just not ever listening for something like that,
Okay.
I mean,
This match is for one fall and it's title free.
Yeah.
It's fat free too.
It just sounds retarded. It's like, yay! We all know this match is title free.
And I thought they wanted to call them championships, not titles.
Well, guess what?
Wasn't that like the whole thing with Vince McMahon? He's like, I want to be championships, damn it.
So, but guess what? Championship free matches. It's great. It makes them that much important.
All right, can we talk about the porn star thing?
Yes.
Have you been talking about this all week?
Okay. Because
What if we heard from it?
Okay, this is what we heard. I'm gonna go everything what has been discussed on a bodybuilding forum. It was announced.
It's always a bodybuilding forum.
Always a bodybuilding forum that somehow gets these breaking news. On the bodybuilding forum, someone said that Cena's ex-wife, Elizabeth said that Cena had an affair during their marriage with porn star Kendra Lust. Apparently they met at a gym. They carried on a sexual relationship for a year while Cena was still married. But now, apparently, Kendra Lust has come out and says she's denying any situation with John Cena. They've never met before. She's just a huge fan of Cena. But nothing has personally happened. And there was news, and they were saying that WWE was trying to cover it up. They wanted to sue Cena's ex-wife. They wanted to get rid of Kendra Lust's
I remember
Twitter
y'all
page.
Deleting
y'all
tweets.
freaking out about it. Like, oh my god, this is real. It's happening. Let's get it to TMZ.
I wanted to get it on TMZ just to see if they would actually carry it. Because if it did, I wanted to see Cena's reputation go in the shit.
You knew they were gonna carry. You knew they were gonna carry it, even if you didn't try that.
But
They carry all the wrestling. They carry all the wrestling stuff
But
like
they
that. So
didn't. That's my thing. They didn't do it. So why didn't they do it?
Because they probably saw that it was just a baseless rumor.
WWE paid tons of money.
TMZ
Or-
saw it as a baseless rumor. You know how many times TMZ picks up baseless rumors? They pick them up all the time, and they go full force with it, and they make it seem like it's real until they get proven wrong by someone in corporate. They always do it. So there's no reason why TMZ shouldn't have picked it up. I just want to know why it was picked
because WWE probably told them to keep it hush hush, and if they didn't, then they were getting slapped with a lawsuit.
up. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
just
go through court though.
Just because something's not reported doesn't mean it's necessarily false.
They could sue him for defamation.
But I think the biggest thing that proves that it's wrong, that it came from a bodybuilding forum. A forum, not a website, a forum.
Well, they had to get it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, there
Whoever
was those
posted-
weird pictures with her with the belt.
Whoever posted it had to get it from somewhere, so it didn't necessarily come from that forum.
Yeah, those
They get-
pictures of the belt were another way to tell it was fake because the
They,
belt.
that
wasn't
doesn't.
a
That
real
doesn't.
belt.
That okay.
Just because the belt was just because the belt's a replica doesn't mean that the entire story's false.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
because
yeah,
she's
but
carrying a belt doesn't mean it's fake.
But it was a replica belt.
It
There
doesn't
wasn't
mean
even a
anything.
name. There wasn't
It
a
doesn't-
nameplate on it. Like
it
it was
doesn't mean
too
anything.
generic looking.
Honestly, just because the replica belts are fake, I don't give two shits about those pictures. There's like no reason to argue those pictures. It's just it's weird that this came out of nowhere. That they named the porn star who Cena apparently had an affair with. They started saying that WWE was trying to cover the entire thing up, and it came out of nowhere. It came out of the blue. Like,
Yeah,
who's this porn star? I've never heard of this porn star. I've never heard of,
Sure, you haven't.
Honestly, I've
The sto-
never heard of Kendra Lust. This is the first time of me hearing about this chick.
the story had to come from somewhere. Somebody had to hear it, and it just happened to pop up on a bodybuilding forum.
But that's the thing. I went on Google, and I did like an hour, 2 hours.
Then why did what's her face tweet about it?
Tweet about what?
The ex-wife tweeted about it
Did
or
she?
something.
I've been hearing a lot of people saying that, but I didn't see any tweets.
Oh,
I've been hearing people.
That's
said
what
that
I
she
heard.
Tweeted about it, but I wasn't quite too sure about that.
It's all conspiracy, man.
Exactly.
C
And it,
O N.
and if it is,
Conspiracy.
and if it is true, then they're telling Cena to shut up. That's why he hasn't said anything.
I've been hearing
You-
rumors that Cena's ex-wife's supposed to come out and start.
Of the closet?
No, it's supposed to come out about everything that Cena did when Cena wins the WWE title.
Not before Kenny Dykstra does it.
People care about Kenny Dykstra still.
Oh, he's probably loving life.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on. Also, DDP and Jake Roberts have invited Scott Hall to the accountability crib.
I've been keeping up on this.
They're all gonna do yoga.
DDP uploaded like 2 videos to his channel.
They made him private.
Asking, yeah.
He made him private because Kevin Nash did like a huge rant on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you didn't ask Scott Hall before posting the video up. He sounded terrible. And then for like an entire like day, he was shitting on DDP. And yesterday, he posted a tweet saying, Scott
Man,
Hall
Scott Hall sounds so good now.
you know, yeah, I can't wait to see him in DDP's, you know, crib or some shit like that. I'm like, wow. You are a piece of shit, Kevin Nash.
Because Scott Hall probably called him up and was like, dude, what are you doing?
But yeah, Scott Hall is supposed to be with DDP and Jake Roberts starting Monday. And he's going to be on the accountability diet with DDP and Jake Roberts.
After his all vodka diet.
Yeah, he's going to be doing the yoga. He's going to be eating all whole foods. There's no alcohol. So I remember watching Jake Roberts during the whole debacle when he was trying to quit. And
Debacle, not Tabasco.
Tabasco diet. Yeah.
Right, debacle. No, but
He was on the entire Tabasco diet, guys.
when DDP was posting all the videos of Jake Roberts, and you know Jake was like, fucking, you know, he was freaking out because he didn't have any beer, and then he started drinking, and he was like drunk on a plane or some shit like that. But no, so we're gonna be seeing like a whole new line of videos of with Scott Hall and probably his troubles.
I wonder what
going
Scott
through
looks
it.
like.
Scott is fat. That's all.
I know that.
Hey, if DDP can save him, then more power to him.
It's gonna be if DDP can't do it, you know, sorry.
If
Scott
if DDP can't help you, then there's no help for you.
Hall. Yeah,
Have you seen Jake? He looks a hell of a lot better.
oh my god, he looks amazing. He hasn't looked that great in years.
It's a DDP yoga.
DDP saves the
It
world.
ain't your mama's yoga.
Oh.
So starting Monday, start expecting crazy videos on DDP's YouTube channel. I think it's just Diamond Dallas page. Just Google it, or it's just DDP
Yeah, it's
yoga,
his name.
something
It's
like
Diamond
that.
Dallas page.
Yeah, look it up.
He,
A lot of the videos they put up is just they're awesome. They're great.
he needs to save Sonny next.
They always have like that sad music at the end of it.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I don't know. What else is there to talk about?
Oh, I got the prediction scores from 4 down tonight.
Who won?
Yeah? Who won?
I
right.
did.
All right, I'm gonna go from number 6 to number 1 because Jonesy didn't pick. Like the
I didn't even
douchebag that he
sign up.
is. I know you didn't. You got a month to lockdown.
No one's
Yeah.
doing lockdown.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not.
Mike,
Because you're gay.
hurry up.
Numbers. All right, we're gonna go number 6. Number 6 is Hunter.
Shut up.
He got a score of 100.
No
Number-
way.
Number
That's
5
bullshit.
No, I'm looking at it right now. Number 5 is Jimmy. He got 102. Joker is 4. He got 111. Big Fish is number 3. He got 114. I'm at 2 at 140. And since Greg did the Royal Rumble, he's at 211.
That doesn't
Oh,
count.
shit.
Subtract.
My God.
No, you have to subtract from his Royal Rumble score.
I'll do it at. Well, he's in the lead. So
That means
That's
you have to
some
make him not
bullshit.
do a PPV.
Because I'm
Yeah.
smart and I know how to predict things better than you guys. That's just plain fact.
You were like at 140 before.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check right
And
now.
now
to
you're
see.
like that's like 70 points.
Yeah, I probably predicted that.
You only
super-
got 70 points, so
probably
you're in last place right now.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, our rank total by group for this pay-per-view, 666.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
all-
are the
that-
devil number.
That's our pay-per-view rank for this score.
I'm fine with it.
666. That's low. We need to start getting higher on that. If you guys want to join us,
Yes, you can lead
four
that.
down. Go to www.4down.com/arc. Right, Mike?
4down.org/league/arc.
There we go.
Jonesy better join it this week.
I'll put it in the description below.
No.
He's got a month. He's got till March 17th.
Yeah.
Because that's when lockdown is.
So if you want to join us, all you do is just you sign up for an account. It's absolutely free, and just go to our page, ask if you want to join, and Mike will accept you, and you will be a part.
Ask if you want to join.
Well, you have to ask before joining.
Yeah, you gotta get you gotta apply for membership,
Yeah.
pretty much,
So yeah.
because it's a group.
Anything else
Sounds
to
dumb.
talk about before we
It's because you suck.
end this?
Sounds
You're
like
dumb.
Hunter. This is dumb.
Oh, Jonesy, how's your hand doing?
Fine.
How'd you fuck up your hand, Jonesy?
I
It was
cut
Valentine's Day, and he was watching that porn.
Oh, okay.
I don't go to Pornhub.
Where do you go then?
None of your damn business.
He's all shy right now.
Why
Well, at
the
least
fuck would I tell you where I go?
At least,
What, like X videos? What's up? What's going on, Jonesy?
at least he's
Red
not like.
Tube.
I'm
At
not
least it's
fucking telling you anything.
He's
Do you,
getting all
go to X,
defensive.
do you go to X videos or RedTube?
We just said
I gotta
those
get your
two
mom.
same fucking websites, Hunter, and you just completely.
Pornhub?
That was just said too.
God.
So Jonesy, how long
Well,
do
Why do
you
we hang out
last?
with people?
Jonesy,
What?
how long do you last?
Excuse me? Why would I tell you that?
He's a 5-minute guy. You can tell.
He's a 5-minute video guy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Update on new developmental facility. Apparently, they're going to be moving to Orlando no later than September.
They're moving to the Impact Zone?
Yep.
Why is
Hey, we know-
WWE NXT in the Impact Zone?
I'd be no good if he showed up in the Impact Zone. Like, so that's why TNA left.
No, that is why TNA left. I'm guessing is because WWE's moving closer to the competition, and so they're like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna go on the road."
I don't know about all that.
And Jesse Sorensen is recovering after a year of a broken neck.
Who is this guy?
What a broken freaking neck. He only had his neck.
Broken neck.
He only had his neck broken by Zema Ion. What you talking about?
All right,
He didn't wrestle in a gold medal match after breaking his freaking neck.
I guess we're done. You think
Well,
that's a
are we done?
Blotch?
pop up and botch? I guess we could just do right now. We can end it. Ryan, you can start off.
Let's see. I don't really know a pop for tonight. Flop would go to Swagger winning.
Oh, you're gay.
And botch would be the Spanish announce table.
All right, sweet. Oh, honestly, wait. Before we do pop up and botch, I think we should talk about something,
What?
and it's very relevant to right
What?
wrestling.
I,
dropped
Greg, am
from
coming out of the
2020
closet.
Olympics.
Let's just fill it with Iron Sheik comments.
We just
Yeah,
read Iron Sheik talking about
That
the-
sucks. I have a friend who's in the Olympic training facility right now, Destin
Sure
McCauley.
you do.
Look him up, Destin McCauley. He's from Apple Valley.
You know, I could care less about what doesn't get added to the Olympics because they've taken out baseball. And baseball is one of their biggest things, too.
Was it? I felt
They
Yeah.
took out
I thought the
baseball
reason-
and
I
added
thought the
BMX
reason-
racing.
No, I thought the reason why they got rid of baseball was because there wasn't a lot of countries to be playing.
They had a lot of countries playing.
Did they have a lot
I
of
think
countries playing it? I thought they only had
I think-
like a sum of like 30 countries.
That's a lot. There's plenty of countries that play in the Olympics.
Yeah, for baseball, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. 2 weeks of baseball. Yeah, that's a lot.
Let me
No,
look
it's-
up baseball Olympics and see what's going on.
You know what the
Look at
biggest
that
one
link.
is?
I'm not lying about that.
The
You know-
last time they had the Olympics, baseball and softball was I think it was, what year was it?
I think it was
2000
2004.
2008.
No, I think it was 4.
No, it was 2008. The last time they had baseball in the Olympics.
Yeah,
They've only had baseball in the Olympics in 1904, 1912, 1936, 1952, 1956, 1964, and then from 1984 to 2008, and then that's it. So they've
Then they
actually,
added
they've actually
BMX.
taken baseball out a lot of times.
yeah, but it was one of their big things though.
From 1984 to 2008, like that was their longest. They've kept it in.
Yeah, but they took out baseball and softball, and now wrestling's next. So what's after that? Volleyball?
Nah.
Water polo.
Yeah.
Water- yeah,
Volleyball
water polo?
sucks.
Dude, volleyball?
No.
Yeah, it does.
How does
It's not
volleyball
even-
suck?
It's a hobby. It's not even a sport.
It's not a sport.
Ends volleyball.
You go tell them chicks and them dudes that stay out there and
I will.
weather. That's not a sport.
They'll
It's
spike
not.
your ass.
I can
Okay,
see
so what? They're like 6'6". If I was 6'6", I could be good at volleyball.
I can see Hunter now going to that one chick that I won gold medal. Like, oh, this isn't a real sport, and she spikes him with the ball at 100 mile an hour.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They only had 16 people competing in the baseball Olympics. 16
That's not a lot.
nations.
What year? 2008?
Between 92 to 2008, they had 16.
16 people.
16 nations.
Teams.
No, 16 teams.
From 92 to 2008.
That's pretty decent.
And,
That's three teams in each division,
and
or 4 teams.
wait, hold on. And from the looks of
They should
it,
just get rid of basketball because the U.S. always seems to win.
Yeah, basketball has like 8 teams in their tournament.
the final
It's like
event-
Greece, us, Japan, China. That's
The
it.
dream is dead.
Wait, what?
There's like 10 teams in basketball.
You know
Yeah.
like, you know who's won the most Olympics in baseball for the Olympics, right?
Japan.
Not the Americans.
Not the Americans, not Japan either.
What?
Cuba.
Yeah,
Cubans.
Cuba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you know why?
That's all they can do.
That's where we get our baseball players from.
Yeah, that's all they do. They
Cuba-
play
Cuba's-
baseball 24.
Cuba's known to hold like the best. United States only won it once.
Cuba plays baseball all year long.
No,
That's
no,
why.
exactly. Cuba's the biggest sport in. I mean, what?
Cuba's the biggest sport.
Baseball's the Cuba's.
I didn't
the
know
biggest,
Cuba was a sport.
Baseball is the biggest sport in Cuba. Like my parents used to always talk about how like in the morning they'd go and play baseball.
I'm sure it's the biggest sport in Japan too.
Mm,
Baseball?
I'm not sure. I've heard actually pro wrestling's like front page news in Japan.
yeah, it is.
Well, they have baseball
That's
games at the
sports
Tokyo Dome.
entertainment.
Oh no, yeah, no. I'm not. I'm saying it's a big sport, but I say it's baseball and pro wrestling over in Japan.
Pride
Like,
used to be like number 1.
because they got the World Baseball Classic coming up next month, and Japan's like hyped for that
Yeah.
because they've won the thing the first 2 times, so they're pretty hyped for that.
Until Pride went out of business, that was the number 1 thing.
Oh, Pride Fighting Championships.
Yep.
Well, they got New Japan over there now, so
It's not as good, man.
They only
Yeah,
had
it is.
what? Apparently, they only had medalists for baseball between '92 and '08.
So it was just played just for fun.
Like all those times it was played before that, they apparently didn't even win any gold until '92. at least from the looks of it from here, I'm reading the Wikipedia page, and that's all they show. Are the medalists from 92 to 08. So I'm guessing
Because
that's the only
either
time
they
they gave
don't,
out medals for baseball, and they only gave it out for 5 years.
or they don't have the information on them.
No, I mean they pretty much keep the they have an entire list of every single Olympic for baseball with every single name. I can't believe that they don't have it updated. But yeah,
Well, it is Wikipedia.
Wikipedia can be smart
What was-
sometimes. Like I don't see
At
anybody
times.
I don't see anybody wanting to change the page for the baseball at the Summer Olympics right now just because they wanted to fuck around with people. You understand?
That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do right now.
But yeah, okay, now that we're done talking about the bullshit that we've been talking about, strike. Pop on the bodge.
What?
Pop on the bodge. So,
My pop goes to this past Raw because, from what I remember, it was a pretty good Raw
You didn't
for
watch
what we
it.
normally get.
You don't watch wrestling.
yeah, according to Strike,
Mike, stop being a
apparently from
douche.
Strike, he doesn't watch wrestling. Because
You know what? You
because he thought Cena won the
Guys.
Elimination Chamber match.
Guys, what is wrestling?
you know how can you rob your pop when you don't pay attention to half the things that happen?
I wasn't laughing at that joke about Strike. This was something funny on Twitter.
Okay.
Strike, are you actually gonna talk or are you just gonna sit there?
I don't know. Are y'all gonna let me talk?
Yes.
We are.
No.
I'm waiting for an answer to my question.
But I'm
Shut
not
up,
gonna
Mike.
answer your
Stop being a
question.
douche. Don't be
I'm
a
not
douche,
being a
Mike.
douche.
A
You're
juice
such
a
juice?
My flop
being
goes
apple
to the
juice.
my flop goes to the double body splash with Tensai and Brodus Clay because that was the best flop ever. And
Oh
then
my
my
God.
botch goes to Mike. So
At least I watch wrestling.
Oh, and Mike, really
At least I
quick.
pay attention to it.
In the 5 years they gave medals out to the Olympics for baseball, only 6 countries, 6 nations only won medal. That's
Well,
Cuba.
we should stop.
Cuba leads with 5 medals, so they won every single year with at least like 1 medal. United States holds with 3. South Korea holds with 3. Japan holds. South Korea holds with 2. Japan holds with 3, and Australia and Chinese Taipei only hold with
My vote goes to Chinese Taipei.
1.
They're great.
So
They are so great.
I don't
Taiwan.
think baseball was the biggest thing in the Olympics.
It wasn't wrestling. It's not wrestling.
Wrestling is always huge. I don't know what you're talking about. Wrestling has always
Yeah.
been big.
That's why the last Olympics I watched, on the main channels, it was swimming.
You want to know
And
why?
and on MSNBC,
Because all the
it
wrestling
was
stuff was on
wrestling.
MSNBC.
Yeah. If it's that big, it would be on the main channel, not on CNBC or MSNBC3. I'm just saying. It would beat out at least one night of gymnastics.
If we went by what sports got the most viewers, the only sports that would be on the Olympics would be like 4 of them, and that's it.
Gymnastics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Archery would
Dude,
be
Yeah,
out.
it would be,
StarCraft would be on the Olympics.
StarCraft is an Olympic sport.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, the Olympics are actual physical sports. They're not for you to sit down and play a video game.
Hunter,
that
can
to
you turn down
Korea.
your damn shit?
Hunter, you dumb fuck.
Sorry, I had to watch Jason Zucker score on the Red Wings tonight.
Who?
Hey,
Yeah,
Hunter,
exactly. Who?
Hunter, where's the Wild? Where's the Wild?
Doesn't
at?
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Last
matter.
time I
Because
checked,
they're
they were in-
winning.
Last time I
Nobody
checked,
watches
last time I checked, they were in
hockey.
19th place. And last
Nobody
time I
cares
checked where the
about
Ducks were, they were in 2nd.
I don't care about your mighty Ducks.
The University of Lafayette
Mighty
marching
Ducks.
band will be
The
performing with
only
The
Ducks-
Rock on Monday Night Raw.
Yay.
The only Ducks I care about are from the movie. The Mighty Ducks.
Emilio Estevez.
Yes.
Mighty
fly-
Ducks cartoon show.
Is that
The
your favorite?
flying
Is that your
V.
favorite coach?
The Flying V for sure.
Is Emilio your
fly
favorite coach?
together. Ducks fly
Oh my
together.
God.
Ducks
Oh
fly
my
together.
god!
All right, Mike, do your pop
So that-
botch. Mike. Mike.
Up goes the Shield match.
Well, Mike,
My flat. Oh, I
He's
what?
here.
you're kind of like lagging out. What's going on?
What?
You're lagging out. Mike?
Hello?
We're gonna take a quick
Yeah, I
break,
can hear
everybody.
ya.
We're having some technical difficulties. We'll be right back. And we're back, everybody. Sorry for the quick
3 twos.
interruption. Even though it probably
3
didn't affect
twos.
the show whatsoever. Yeah, Mike, go on.
My pops go to the Shield winning and Jack Swagger winning. So screw you, Big Fish. Screw you. My flop goes to The Rock winning because he's the biggest piece of trash. And my botch goes to Strike for not paying attention to wrestling on a weekly basis. Or reading their cheats and then acting like stuff happened that didn't happen. Such as Cena winning a chamber match.
Cena's going to
winning a chamber
WrestleMania.
match. Did Cena go to the chamber, guys?
All right, Hunter, how about you do your pop on the botch?
My pop is for Kelsey. Hey girl, when you listen to this podcast, that's you.
Oh my gosh! I just dropped my headset.
Shut up, Mike. My botch goes
Wait,
to
is
Mike
Kelsey
for
the
being it.
cheese girl?
No, she's different. This is a different chick.
What's
She's
her
got better-
fetish?
She's got better. She's got better tits than the cheese girl.
She's got better
She- her-
tits
her-
than the cheese girl. But I'm guessing she
her-
has a
her-
fetish, right?
Her fetish is mustard.
Does she like fish? Is she a fish girl?
Okay.
Does she like fish
My
sticks?
flop. Shut your mouth. This is my pop flopping pod.
She likes
flop.
barbecue sauce.
She likes
shut up.
small penis
My
men.
flop goes to Mike for being in the friend zone. Stop being in the friend zone, you douche. And then
You don't even know what
No,
he
no,
is.
I know what her Hunter's girlfriend's fetish is. It's men with small
my
penis.
botch goes to Jonesy for cutting his hand while he was masturbating too hard, and he had to get something.
I wasn't masturbating.
Sure you are.
He's denying it.
I was doing the dishes. I,
Wait,
Deny.
you cut your hand while you were doing the dishes?
No.
Yes, I
Trying
cut it
to
on a broken
do
crock
the
pot.
dishes.
That hot water has a
Stop
really bad
smelling.
effect.
All right, Jonesy, how about you do your top off and botch?
Okay, that's
His baby
Shut
sock
up.
hands got.
shut up.
Everybody shut up.
Slice
Jonesy
it
has to
on
go
a
to
plate.
school tomorrow.
I hope you all get cancer and die.
Jonesy, it's your turn.
Where was I?
You're at
I'm
pop.
trying to think, but you guys won't fucking shut up.
Ooh, aggressive.
My pop is for Jack Swagger winning. My flop is
Boo.
fucking morons. And my
Moron.
goes to you fucking morons and the Spanish announce table.
All right, Josh, because you
Fucking
haven't been in the show at all because of whatever happened. How about you do your pop and botch? I'm not sure if you know what the pop and botch is. You know what the pop and botch is, Josh?
A little bit. I've seen two of your shows on YouTube because Mike advertises it, but I didn't know you guys were live streaming. So.
All right, you want to do your pop and botch? Since you kind of understand it.
I guess my pop would go to Mark Henry being the shit off of everyone he went through last tonight. I missed everything else, so I'm gonna flop.
That's
Give
fine.
your flop and your botch to your Skype acting up the entire time.
Or to Mike for being in the friend zone.
You only know what you're talking about, Hunter.
I don't be in the friend zone, ho.
Mike,
Right?
are you not getting that V?
He's not getting that B.
Hunter's not talk, doesn't
Are you
really
getting
talk
that D?
No, but your mom
Mike's
is.
getting the D.
Mike's getting that D.
No, but your mother
Mike
is.
likes the D.
Josie, good or bad? You guess
Mike
what tomorrow.
likes the D. You like the D, right?
Your fail was so bad you broke up.
Because the call is sounding
Your
like
mic-
shit again, I'm just gonna do the pop, flop, and botch, and we're gonna end the show. My pop goes to both the Shield and Swagger winning. My flop goes to the potential of not having CM Punk on WrestleMania, and my botch goes to the Spanish announce table, I guess. So, anyways, thank you all for joining us. First, I'd like to plug again.
Wait, did Big Fish do his?
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, I
This is
did
the
mine
first
I think he
like
did.
20 minutes
Oh.
ago.
one.
Okay.
I
God,
want,
keep up.
I want to plug.
I have to go to
Josh's-
school tomorrow.
I want to.
Where's the bus?
I want to plug Josh's stuff first. Everybody, go check out Misfit Gaming. They play video games online, and we all know.
I like colors.
We all. Is that how you retard sound?
Vroom, vroom,
Buzz?
vroom.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round,
Oh my God.
round and round.
I'm trying to plug shit right now, people.
Keep going,
Can we
kitties.
just like stay calm for like 20 seconds? All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Everybody go to www.facebook.com/Misfits Gaming Unleashed. These guys are great. Check them out. I'm guessing you guys are relatively new, right, Josh?
Oh, yeah, and we're not great. We're
What's up?
absolutely off. You can watch on the internet. You should look at us unless you're absolutely bored out and about to kill yourself.
Yeah, I'll definitely put the YouTube channel on
Tremendous.
the info on the bottom. So yeah, definitely check these guys out. I bet you they're awesome, crazy. Also check out you know all the links to us. Twitter.com/Arc of Wrestling. Lords of Pain. Oh wait, what?
What's the
Hey,
say? Yep, that's the site we were on.
hey guys, go to Russell Zone.
I am off my game.
Hey guys, go to Russell Zone.
Go to Facebook.
We run Bleacher Report. Go to bleacherreport.com.
Mike, is our Facebook account the Arc of Wrestling or is it just Arc of Wrestling?
I do believe it's Arc of Wrestling. It is.
Wrestling.
It
No,
says Arc of Wrestling.
All right, go to facebook.com/Arc of Wrestling. You can find us on YouTube and all that shit. All the links will be down below. Everything from Misfit Gaming to all of our other random shit that we do. So thank you for sticking through it. This hour and a half podcast of random nonsense.
Ride the bus.
Jonesy has to go ride the bus. And
I like the colors of Flash.
we will catch you next week for just like a regular.
Did you catch what I just did?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, thank you everybody for joining us. We will catch you next week. What?
School time.
Bye-bye.
Our guest for next week is It's Raining Men.
Ooh, is it now? Is that
Whoa.
officially like put down in the books?
He's good for next week. They have to get back to me on a day,
All right.
but they're down for next week.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to talk. Okay, Mike. I'm gonna have to talk to you after the podcast. All right. Thank you everybody for joining us. We will catch you next week.